The new year dawned bright and clear in Los Angeles, but the sunshine belied a growing danger. The city, known for its glamour and endless sunshine, was on the brink of a catastrophe. A dry winter, the legacy of a changing climate, had turned the hills surrounding the city into tinderboxes. These dry conditions were a ticking time bomb, waiting for a spark. On January 5, 2025, those tinderboxes ignited. The flames spread rapidly, consuming everything in their path. The Palisades fire erupted first, a monstrous inferno fueled by fierce Santa Ana winds. These winds, notorious for their intensity, turned the fire into an unstoppable force. Soon the Eaton fire followed, a separate blaze sparked miles away but driven by the same relentless forces. The simultaneous fires overwhelmed the city's resources. Within hours, the Los Angeles skyline vanished beneath a choking shroud of smoke, the once vibrant cityscape now hidden under a blanket of ash. The air thick with the acrid smell of burning. Residents struggled to breathe, and the city was enveloped in an eerie, smoky twilight. For days, the city became a terrifying spectacle of destruction, with flames devouring homes and businesses alike. It was a stark reminder of nature's power and the vulnerability of even the most sprawling urban landscapes. The fires left an indelible mark on the city and its people. The Palisades fire, believed to have been sparked by faulty power lines, exploded near the Getty Center, racing through the dry brush with terrifying speed. The flames, driven by relentless winds, consumed everything in their path, leaving a trail of destruction. Fanned by wind gusts reaching up to 70 miles per hour, the fire jumped highways, devoured acres of wilderness, and created an almost apocalyptic scene, and threatened to engulf entire neighborhoods. Residents were forced to evacuate, leaving behind their homes and belongings. The Eaton fire, attributed to arson, ignited in the Angeles National Forest, further straining the already stretched firefighting resources, adding to the inferno consuming the region. Multiple fires raged simultaneously, creating a hellish landscape. Dry conditions, exacerbated by years of drought and unseasonably warm temperatures, fueled the flames, making the situation even more dire. Creating a nightmare scenario for firefighters. Exhausted and overwhelmed, they battled the blazes day and night. The fires, fueled by a potent mix of human negligence and the undeniable impacts of climate change, highlighted the urgent need for action, became an unstoppable force of nature, leaving a lasting scar on the landscape and a stark reminder of our vulnerability. The human toll of the January 2025 fires was devastating. The flames spread rapidly, consuming everything in their path and leaving a trail of destruction that was hard to fathom. While thankfully no fatalities were reported within the city limits, the fires left scars that ran deeper than any physical wound. The emotional and psychological impact on the residents was profound, as they grappled with the loss of their homes and the memories they held. Over 10,000 residents were forced to flee their homes, seeking refuge in crowded evacuation centers or with relatives. The evacuation centers were overwhelmed, and the sense of uncertainty and fear was palpable among the displaced families. The economic impact was staggering, with early estimates suggesting billions of dollars in property damage. Small businesses, the backbone of the community, were particularly hard hit, with many owners facing the daunting task of rebuilding from scratch. Businesses were destroyed, livelihoods upended, and the iconic landscape of Los Angeles forever altered. The fires not only changed the physical environment, but also the economic and social fabric of the city. The fires served as a stark reminder of the immediate and personal cost of climate change, a cost measured in lost homes, shattered dreams, and the lingering trauma of displacement. The community's resilience was tested, and the road to recovery seemed long and arduous.
The fires changed everything for us. Our lives were turned upside down, and the sense of loss was overwhelming. We lost our home, and it's hard to see a way forward. The future feels uncertain, and the path to rebuilding is fraught with challenges. The community is strong, but the pain is real. Despite the devastation, there is a sense of solidarity and hope that we will rebuild and come back stronger.
Hope amidst the ashes, stories of survival and support. Yet even amidst the ashes, stories of courage, resilience, and compassion emerged.
Firefighters, working tirelessly in harrowing conditions, risked their lives to protect homes and evacuate residents.
Ordinary citizens transformed into heroes, opening their homes to strangers and volunteering at evacuation centers.
High-profile figures like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, residents of nearby Montecito, visited shelters, offering comfort and support to displaced families. The spirit of this city is unbroken. The way people come together in times of crisis is truly inspiring.
The long road to recovery. Governor Gavin Newsom, declaring a state of emergency, vowed that California would stand with Los Angeles.
We will rebuild, we will recover, and we will learn from this tragedy.
As the flames finally subsided and the smoke began to clear, the long and arduous process of recovery began. The road ahead would be long, but the spirit of Los Angeles, a city accustomed to overcoming adversity, remained undimmed. The fires may have tested the city's resolve, but they also revealed its resilience, its compassion, and its unwavering will to endure.